What up, it's Warchief, and my last video I made, a lot of you disliked because I don't know if you didn't know, but it was a joke. It was just, it was kind of just making fun of people dragging in loops and using that as their whole track, not manipulating them at all or trying to do anything with them. It was a joke, guys. I don't know why you took it to heart. It's just fun. It was fun. All right, anyways. This week, I am going to show you how to manipulate loops to get nice grooves and replace samples and stuff. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you the loops that I used. Let's go to the loop section right here. I'll let you listen to the first one. That's the first one. I'll let you listen to the second one. And the third one. And the last drum loop is a whole different thing, so we'll get into that in a little bit. As you can see, they're all different styles of drum patterns and kind of different styles of genres in the loops itself. Sorry about that. My mind just went off. But anyways, you got 3 different styles and 3 different loops. Okay, what I did, I will show you what I did. We'll go to EX 128 because all the BPMs are 128. What I did is, in this first one, in the first loop you heard, I took out all the kicks and snares and I just left the synth and the hi-hats in there. And the little snare roll at the end. But the second one is I liked all the extra artifacts in the loop, and I layered them with the top loop, and it sounds really, really cool. Let me get rid of this kick real fast. Yep, right there. I chopped it so there's no kick and snares in the first one. I did the same thing to the second one, but I tried to keep it layered with the first one. So I'll let you listen to this second one and then the first and second one together and see how we what it sounds like. All right, this is just the second one. All right, it sounds kind of weird because there's nothing really going on. I'll let you listen to them together, the first and second one. If there's no kicks and snares, I took it out completely, so it's going to sound kind of weird. But you can hear them together, and it sounds really cool. It's kind of like experimental in a way, but it sounds really unique. And then for the last loop that you heard up there, it was like a big room EDM like drum pattern. All I used was the kick and snares. I cut out everything else. I tried to cut out all the hi-hats and stuff, but there might be some here and there. So we'll give this a listen. Back. Oh no, back to the beginning. Here we go. As you can see, it's just the kicks and snares, and you'll hear a little bit of a hi-hat or a cymbal in there. Now, these all together, you get this crazy groove going on, and it's kind of like inspiring to keep going on and making a full track with it. So let's listen to it as a whole. Sounds really, really unique and different. It doesn't sound like any of the loops like by themselves. It sounds completely different. And if you wanted to, we could put in another track right here and press record. And we soloed the group, so we're going to record it in this audio track down here and press record. And we have our own loop that we made out of loops. It's pretty cool. This is the way that I would prefer people to use drum loops and samples is to cut them up. It's kind of like an old school hip hop technique. I believe I was watching a documentary and they would just chop up different drum hits out of records and then just slice them up all together. That's kind of what we're doing here right now. And I made it into one whole loop. So let's give the loop a listen. It's going to sound the exact same. Sounds really good, actually. I was surprised when I was doing this that I could get this, and I tried it with a bunch of samples and I kept getting good results. So you're just gonna have to experiment. A tip though is to keep the loops within the same BPM unless you're just switching out the drums. Like down here, this switch right here. All right, I'll let you listen to the loop I used. The loop I used is a normal like dubstep kick and snare hi-hat pattern. So let's give that a listen. Okay, in this, I did not like the kicks or snares, so I just replaced them. So what I did was I cut out the kicks and snares, and I added my own kicks and snares, just one shot samples, kick and snares. So let's listen to it together. And it just opens up a whole new world. You can just put a sample in there and then chop it all up, and then you'll have this really unique pattern and flow that nobody else really thought of, because these loops are here to help you. I know my last video I was making fun of people just dragging them, but people do that, and it's kind of like, it's not good because they're not trying to be creative or experimental or anything. They're just pretty much taking an easy way out. And I'm sorry for people that are mad at me because I did that. I showed people that there's an easy way out, but this way is more like extraordinary, and I can't think of the words. What are the words? It has more creativity and experimentation with it and everything. So it's really unique. And that is going to be it for today. I hope you take this knowledge and you try it out. Just try it out. You don't know. You might find out that this is a good way to get ideas. This right here, I think I'm going to turn this pattern right here into a track because it's just so unique. This drum groove is so unique to me. Give this video a like if you liked it. Make sure you comment below telling me if this was insightful or you thought it was helpful or anything else. And tell me if you're going to start doing this, if you thought this was a cool technique or idea. And I will catch you guys later. Have an excellent day. See ya.